It's fascinating how I keep getting pulled into this topic through clients that range from all sizes, from under 100 to over 500,000 in employees. And I think that if we look at what happened, there's a lot of different things, and we can start simply with let's talk about the pandemic. And what the pandemic did was it gave us an experience of something that we'd kind of thought about was there, but didn't really realize, which was there were options. Most of us don't feel like we have options. We kind of get locked into safety, or the illusion of safety that the job we have provides us. And we also don't start to think about, is this how it's really meant to be? So it's almost, not to wax poetic, but it's almost I think it is an existential crisis for millions of people around the globe. They're saying, well, how much do I want to work? Do I want to work? Do I have to work? And people are all of a sudden realizing, you know what? We can actually get by on half that income, especially if we're doing something else and one of us is working remotely. It's actually nice to be with my family and to see them during regular hours. It's actually nice to do things with the kids. It's actually nice to pursue some things that I want to do. Some are going so far as to say, do I really want to work? Is there an option? Which sounds kind of like a dumb question on its face, but there are a lot of alternatives. There are a lot of different things that you can do. There are a lot of different ways to earn an income. I work with I've worked with clients. I remember one who probably makes around $4 to $5 million a year on average. And it's like, well, when is enough? And I'm like, well, for most people, it was after your first year of work. But so it just kind of depends upon where you set your sights. But we're in this space now where people are reevaluating everything. And what's interesting, your point about how many jobs there are and how many are out of work, how many are seeking, is that clearly supply and demand are not meeting up, because we've got a tremendous supply actually, but the demand out there is looking for something different. We haven't figured out what it is. And so you're right, we have this discontent. We have people wondering, what else is there for me? And I think we all experienced something that was different during this pandemic that allows us to kind of step back and say, are my assumptions about how I get up, go to work, do my job, how long I work, what I have to make, really the right assumptions? And when you think about it, cultures change because people begin to see and question their assumptions. And when those assumptions start to shift, beliefs start to shift, and beliefs changing are what change behaviors, and in mass that changes a culture. And so we're seeing a cultural change happen right now that is really kind of unprecedented as far as I'm concerned.